this full week here of our 40 days of prayer. This morning it's a snowy morning here in East Tennessee, so grab a cup of coffee and got a couple of thoughts for you as you head into a time of prayer. Today I'm thinking of a story that's found in Mark chapter 5, and the story is that there's a synagogue leader named Jairus whose daughter is sick, and he sees Jesus and he falls at his feet and begs Jesus to come and heal her. And Jesus agrees, and so they're heading to their house. And there's a large crowd that gathers around, and there's a woman who has had a health issue where she had an issue of blood for a number of years, and she'd had a lot of doctors and people trying to help her, and nothing would. And we know the story, she comes up behind Jesus and she just touches the hem of his robe. And when she does that, she's healed. And Jesus stops because he felt the power going out of her. She didn't really feel worthy to interrupt Jesus, it appears, but she still went to him. And Jesus stops and he says, well, who touched me? And finally she does acknowledge it. And while this is taking place, Jairus' daughter dies. And they send word, your daughter has died, don't bother the teacher anymore. There's no point, she's dead. And Jesus goes on to the house and he raises Jairus' daughter from the dead. A couple of things that just struck me. One, this woman has the courage to even touch the hem of Jesus' robe, and in that she finds healing, even though she didn't feel like she deserved it or should bother him. Jairus' friends who were at his house and the others that were there sent word, don't bother the teacher anymore. Your daughter's dead. But Jesus went on anyway. The thing that struck me that I would encourage you to spend some time praying about is how often are there things in your life that you go, I shouldn't bother taking this to him. Either he's too busy or he wouldn't care about me. There's way more important things or people for him to be concerned about. In both these cases, people felt that way, and yet Jesus healed them both. Healed the woman, raised the girl from the dead. Sometimes we don't have because we don't ask. What are the things that you're afraid really to go to Jesus and ask about and have him address? I'd encourage you to spend some time looking at just his willingness in both of these stories, even when those who were giving the request didn't seem to really think that he would or could. Well, that's what I was thinking about this morning. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you or see